Any declarations of conflict of interest, anyone? Two, yes. Yeah. Yeah. The Marine. Yeah. Okay, approval of agenda, any additions or deletions? Okay, thank you. Moved and seconded, any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Contrary? Motion carried. Okay, so this is a public hearing meeting, and what happens here is I will ask the members of the public in the audience here if anybody would like to speak to either issue. We'll go through one at a time. I will ask 3 times on each issue. If anybody wishes to speak, you just come forward to the table, have a seat, speak as closely into the microphone as you can. Just give us your name and where you live, and by all means share your thoughts with council. Council won't discuss this during the public hearing. These issues will be on the council agenda later this evening at the 7:30 meeting, and we'll make decisions there. So I'll ask the first order of business to recommend to council to consider, and if deemed advisable, amend the municipal planning strategy and land use bylaw to permit recreational cannabis industry as a cultivation and processing of agricultural products use in the commercial C1 zone and general industrial M1 zones as outlined in the planner's report. Would anyone like to speak to this? Would anyone like to speak to this issue? And I'll ask one more time, would anybody like to speak to this issue? Okay, hearing no one, I'll move on to business B. To recommend to council to consider, and if deemed advisable, amend the land use bylaw to exempt fishery and or marine related industry uses from the requirement that there is at least one building containing sewer and water services on the same lot, using option 1 as outlined in the planner's report. Would anyone like to speak to this one? Would anybody like to speak to this issue? And I will ask one more time, would anyone like to speak to this issue? Okay, that was easy. Hearing no one, I am looking for a motion to adjourn. Okay, second. All those in favor? Aye. Contrary? Motion carried. Okay. Go ahead, CAO. Well, somebody. Well, I did that, right? Didn't I? I'm going on 7 years. Right? I always say I can run a town, but I can't press the right buttons. Oh. Go ahead, CAO.
There we go. Thank you, Worship. For the council agenda this evening, there are 2 items that are in camera, so if it's your pleasure, we can try and deal with those before the 7:30 session starts.
Let's go do that. Yep, certainly. Thank you.